Hello, everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. Welcome to Divine Conversations. If you're new here, hello, my name is Eric. And if you're returning, what's up, guys? So, general, daily energy reading. Yes, this is a general reading. Please keep that in mind. This is not going to resonate for everyone. Whatever you're guided to watch this reading and it resonates, and that's the message for you in that moment. Also, take whatever pieces and bits of message that resonate for you that fit naturally. Don't try and force anything. If you hear me say something and it triggers a thought, a feeling, a memory, take that as it resonates for yourself and do with it what you will for yourself. Yes? Also, this is not meant for any specific time frame, okay? This is a timeless energy reading. Yeah? Cool. Awesome. Let's get into it and see what we've got for today. Please excuse me, I'm having a little allergy situation this morning. Okay. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve their highest good and the highest good of all involved. Please show them clearly what it is they need to see, tell them what it is they need to hear, and enlighten them to that which it is they need to know so that they may be empowered to live their very best lives. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Okay, I started off today seeing orange, and then that orange color gave way to like a multicolored array. And it looked like it went from like, I feel like we've been taken into like a core childhood memory, because it started with that orange color, which was very similar to what we were talking about in the beginning of the week, with the inner child, with letting your inner child flow, let the playfulness energy flow. And from there, the orange shifted into like this multicolored of different bright colors that looked like kind of like a set of balloons. Maybe these are a birthday party. I mean, it's typically like your birthday color arrangement. Think of like funfetti cake, and like all the different colored sprinkles like that. That's what I'm seeing here. Birthday cake ice cream, all the different colors in that, and that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a big thing of balloons, birthday balloons. So this could be a birthday party. This could be a carnival. This could be a fair, like at school. I feel like I'm back in some sort of core childhood memory. There could also be clowns involved, whether you love clowns or loved clowns, or whether you were terrified of them, I don't know. But it literally felt like I was taken back into a childhood memory, and the scene was setting where I was dropping in from overhead into like this big field. And it's not really going any further than that. But this might be a school fair. I'm even getting like book fair type energy. Also, again, maybe some sort of birthday party. I'm not sure. Okay, but let's go further. Let's see. What is the message for the collective today? What messages do you have for the collective? What do you want to enlighten the collective to today? How can we help the collective succeed and see clearer? Aid them in making any sort of decisions they need to make. Now, okay, so this is Knight of Wands energy. All right. That's not the official card. However, that card did jump out at me. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I'm getting an energy of going into some sort of field day. Now, this might be a job fair. because with the Knight of Wands energy, I'm getting this level of like inspiration, wanting to move forward, wanting to enter into a space and like communicate, meet people, introduce yourself. Knight of Wands, very passionate, very fun-loving, very exciting. Excuse me, very exciting, very excitable, wanting to meet new people, wanting to explore. Hold on, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, guys, I didn't want to be sneezing in your ear, especially now that I have this microphone. Okay, so I'm getting, yeah, it's giving job fair. It's giving some sort of, maybe even some sort of like professional carnival, not carnival, professional function, you know, a place where like, gosh, where like a bunch of different, a job fair, a school fair, a college fair, something like that. And this is either, well, I am getting some sort of core memory with this. I feel like 555 on the counter. I feel like this is a recycling, if you will, of some sort of exciting energy. Maybe this is a result of you reconnecting with your inner child, and your inner child, you developing this relationship with your inner child has allowed you to get to a point where you are finding yourself at a job fair again, or I'm hearing seeking some sort of job fair or convention, some sort of professional situation in which you can introduce yourself to people, you can meet people, you can learn of new companies, you can give your resume, you can maybe even apply for a job. Maybe it is a job fair, but there's something exciting about this. Again, the passion is back. A Knight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. You may be even excited to be investing in something financially. You may be inspired to, maybe you go to a job fair or some sort of convention and you get inspired to want to start investing in something, whether that be, you know, giving financial support to something, or it's a project or a passion project or a business that you believe in, that you have faith in, that you see a future in, that you want to invest in financially. And if it's not financial investment, then this is physical, mental investment, you know, investing in learning a certain skill, investing in gaining some sort of accreditation, whether that be a trade, whether that be going back to school. Maybe you are going, maybe this is some sort of like school fair, trade fair, college fair, where you are meeting new groups of people and new organizations that can help train you to receive some sort of accreditation or move into some sort of new career path. There was something else I was going to say, but I just lost it. That's all right. Okay, so what's your guidance for this energy, Spirit? Oh, and this absolutely is a direct result of what we were talking about earlier about allowing your inner child or that playful energy to flow freely from you. Maybe this is a situation in which you never would have thought you would find yourself, or you would never expect to have found yourself in a place like this, but yet here we are, you know. Ooh, now we have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I am kind of feeling like this may be somebody else, not necessarily you. I feel like you were showing up as the Knight of Wands, who was very eager, very much willing to learn, got a lot of all kinds of, you know, all kinds of energy, all kinds of ideas, inspiration, drive. I'm not really picking up the wishy-washy aspect of the Knight of Wands. I'm picking up a more of a serious energy, just a very impassioned energy. And here is this King of Wands. This could be someone that you come across who sees the passionate Knight of Wands energy in you and may even relate to you at one point in their lives. And that's what's got them kind of interested in you. Okay, so let's see what's going on, Spirit. This definitely feels like there's that Knight of Wands wanted to show itself again, but it didn't come out. But okay, it just wanted to be like, haha, hey, I'm here. Okay, cool. This does feel like very much like a professional reading, like a business, a job, career reading. But let's see what's going on for the collective at this time. Page of Cups did come out reversed. Okay. going on for the collective at this time? The Five of Cups again? Good Lord. What messages do we have for the collective? And now here's the Ace of Pentacles. Again, in reverse with, last card, the Ten of Pentacles. Three of Wands. All right, well, here's the deal. Whether you resonate with being in some sort of whether you resonate with going to some sort of job fair or convention or something like that, whether you're actually doing that or have done that or not is not necessarily the issue. I feel like that may just be the overall energy of where you find yourself energetically right now. You find yourself in a mind space in which it translates into you being in, or I'm sorry, a mental space. It translates into you being in some sort of like big fair or big convention, a big meet and greet where now you've opened up and now you get to explore new things, new people, new communities, new job avenues, new career avenues, new hobbies, whatever. You know, you're at this big fair where it's just like the whole world is at your disposal, you know? Like think of this as like the World's Fair back in the day. Those of you that are aware, that remember, that learned about, well, I don't know if anybody were any of us alive during when the World's Fair was going on. I'm not sure, but the World's Fair was back in the day. I believe it was held on Roosevelt Island in New York. It was it? I believe so. I might be wrong on that, but it was like just this big convention where all these inventors and all these really great minds would get together and show the world their inventions, right? And a lot of really beautiful and novel stuff, innovative, and all kinds of great technologies came out of it. And of course, the powers that be put the squash on it. But anyway, that's not the point here. The point here is that you need to keep your distance, because whatever it is you've ended, it keeps coming back, you guys. And this is the lesson. You have got to consistently and expressly continue to say no to the past. Don't have any, not 1 ounce, not one drip of compassion for this, because the moment you give in to that, the moment you give them 1 cent, the moment you give them 1 inch, they will take 10 miles. You cannot allow any of this past energy to seep back in. This is so important. And here's the trick. The trick, buddy, no. The trick is to consistently say no and keep the door closed. Why? Because the cycle has been completed. And quite frankly, you would like to be starting a new one, right? Don't restart this cycle, guys. You've come way too far. You are literally, literally energetically, maybe both. But at the very least, you are energetically in a place where you are standing in this big open field with all of these exciting new opportunities in front of you. You are literally standing in your own personal version of the World's Fair. You have got so much novelty, invention, new adventure, exciting. You've got people to meet, you've got things to do, you've got places to explore. Do not let these crabs pull you back down with them. Honey, you ain't even in the bucket anymore. Don't allow them to cause you to put yourself back in that bucket with them, okay? You've made your decision. 3 of Wands is your overall energy. You've made your decision. Now follow through with it. The 3 of Wands is all about the follow through, because you've decided, you've made your order, and now your ships are coming in, and you've got to figure out how you're going to get from the shore to those ships to collect what it is you ordered. follow through with it. Okay? Don't let the crabs put you back in that bucket with them. I love you. I hope you have a fantastic day. And I look forward to connecting with you again tomorrow. Yes? Oh, cool. Okay. Mwah. Bye. This damn thing doesn't want to work.